We're spending most of our summer in our 19-foot Airstream travel trailer, and this week we're in beautiful Buena Vista, Colorado. We just got here last night, so it's our first full day here, and today we're headed out for a hike to Ptarmigan Lake. It's about 6 miles with a little over 1,600 feet of elevation gain. Around this part of Colorado, all of the hikes are starting pretty high in elevation from the trailhead. This hike starts above 10,000 feet, and then the lake is actually above 12,000 feet. So we're gonna be pretty high up here today. I feel like we've adjusted to the altitude pretty well. For the past few weeks, we've spent a lot of time between like 8,000 and 10,000 feet. So feeling pretty good, and yeah, excited to be out here and explore this trail. So we're just about 1.25 miles in. We've climbed around 500 feet so far. The trail has mostly been through the pine trees so far, but once in a while we'll get peaks of mountains in the background. So we're a little under 2.5 miles in, just about 1,000 feet of climbing so far. I haven't recorded too much because the scenery hasn't really changed. We just came to this little stream, so we stopped, let the dogs get a drink, take a little break, and we should be getting decently close. It's looking like it's probably gonna be a little over 3 miles to get there. We're finally getting up out of the trees, which means we have better views now, but it also means we're a little more exposed, it's a little warmer, and I think we're gonna have a pretty consistent climb up to the lake now. Looks like we have one last little climb, and I think right over this hill that I'm looking at, I think that's where the lake's gonna be. We made it up here to Ptarmigan Lake. That's a 13,000 foot peak back behind me. I believe it's called Jones Peak, and the lake is incredible, but I think the real view is over this way. So we've been enjoying this incredible view up here. We have views of 14,000 foot mountains back there. This has been an incredible hike. Thankfully, the altitude didn't really seem to impact us too much. I didn't notice it. Hike did have a little bit of climbing, as you know, but I don't know, I didn't really feel the altitude, so I feel really good about being pretty acclimated. I'm sure if we went up to 13,000 feet or 14,000 feet, I would feel it, but yeah, overall feeling really good. It's a beautiful morning here at our campground in Buena Vista. Last night we just kind of took it easy, went and had a really healthy, delicious dinner out in town, and this morning we're just relaxing, getting some work done. The dogs are pretty sleepy this morning, and I'm having a big cup of coffee. The birds are chirping, the sun is out, and it was supposed to be cloudy all day, so I'm glad we're at least getting some sunshine this morning. At this RV park, I'm not sure if this is just on Sundays or what, but today they have an all-you-can-eat sausage and pancake buffet. So Paul went to go grab us a plate, and I'm sure he's gonna be back here soon. If I had to guess, he's probably making friends. He's been gone a little bit at this point, probably making some buddies with the campground hosts or something, as he usually does.
All you can eat pancakes and sausage.
Ooh. Did you have some already?
Oh yeah.
What river are we at?
The Arkansas.
Arkansas. So we decided to come out and sit by the river, just enjoy the view a little bit. The dogs are relaxing. Well, Doug's relaxing. Jackson wants to go for a swim. So I'd say one of the best and worst things about Colorado is how unpredictable the weather is. Like I said this morning, today was supposed to be full clouds, and it's hot right now. And the sun is out. There are some clouds, but...
There are some clouds.
Clouds? Paul tells me I have a Pittsburgh accent. Clouds.
Listen for the dons.
Don in the clouds. So it's a little bit later in the evening now. We are back at the trailer. I'm just making some dinner. I found a new recipe on Instagram. It looks so good. I've had it saved for a while. It's kind of like a cold pasta with kale and Caesar dressing and chickpeas and some chicken and Parmesan cheese. Looks really, really good. So right now, well, first I'm pouring myself a glass of red wine, and I'm getting some water boiling for the pasta. And it actually turned out to be a really beautiful evening.
Oh my goodness. Is there chicken in here?
Uh-huh.
Wow, I'm spoiled rotten. Yummy, huh?
That's good.
Oh yeah.
It's another beautiful day here in Buena Vista, and this afternoon Jax and I are going out on a little trail run together, just the two of us. Sometimes we like to get Doug or Jackson out on their own just to spend some one-on-one time with them. So I think we're just gonna do maybe 2.5, 3 miles today. Nothing crazy, but Jackson's very antsy to get out of the car and very excited. Good boy. We have some really beautiful views of the collegiate peaks behind me. There's a bunch of 14,000 foot peaks back there. While we can't see the highway from here, you're not totally secluded on this trail. We do have some really awesome views. So we're just about 1.5 miles in. And the good thing about this loop is that it's all uphill to begin with, and then all downhill. So we just made it halfway around the loop, and it should be much easier now because we're gonna have a gentle downgrade. We're running at a little over 8,000 feet of elevation, so definitely a little tough, Doesn't seem to affect Jackson at all. He's cruising like we're at sea level. No big deal. Hey, you. Good boy. Just under 3 miles, made it back to the car. Good boy. Have fun? So we're back home and we're putting together some dinner. Tonight we're making buffalo chicken wraps with chickpeas and some arugula, carrots, cheese. We made some ranch dressing, kind of. We used Greek yogurt with ranch dressing powder seasoning, I guess, which we thought was going to be healthier. We thought we would avoid some of the bad ingredients that are typically in a ranch dressing bottle, but the powder has just as many crappy ingredients. But at least the Greek yogurt will have some extra protein. So we're gonna put these together. We have kind of like burrito wraps. They're not as big. Douglas thinks he's gonna get some buffalo chicken. The recipe that I found was actually a vegetarian recipe, and it was made with chickpeas and cauliflower. But we're doing chickpeas and chicken instead. And now the struggle is going to be to get these to close so that we can put them on the oven or the stove and crisp them up a little bit. You're supposed to wrap it like a burrito, but that's not going to happen. I probably should have used a little bit of a bigger tortilla so that the filling didn't come out. That's really good. It's our last morning here in Buena Vista. We have really enjoyed our time here, getting to explore this area. This morning, Paul's making us some breakfast, a little bit of a treat. He's putting some bacon in our eggs. The dogs are just relaxing. I'm getting some work done, and then we're just gonna pack up and get on the road. We're all packed up and ready to hit the road. We're headed to our next destination, which is thankfully only an hour away, but we're pretty excited for it. So if you're not already, we'd love if you subscribe to our channel and gave this video a thumbs up. Thanks as always for watching, and we'll see you on the next adventure.